The applause was still in my ears when the message came. 3 words: "We need to talk." And then, urgently. I stared at the phone while the dean's handshake still lingered in my palm. My diploma felt weightless, pointless. Nobody from my family was in the audience. Not my wife, not my children. They were at my brother's barbecue. I knew because my cousin had posted a video, laughing faces, the grill smoking in the sun. My son was in the background, wearing the jersey I'd bought him. I imagined the phone slipping from my hand, shattering on the floor. Instead, I put it in my pocket, smiled at strangers. Urgently. The word repeated like a hammer strike in my mind as I left the auditorium. I didn't call her back, not yet. When I finally walked into the house that night, it smelled of lighter fluid and burnt meat. She was sitting at the table, not meeting my eyes. "You graduated," she said, like it was a fact she'd read somewhere. "You had something urgent to say." Her lips pressed together. "I think we should take a break, some space." Not why, not what happened, not even a lie to smooth the edges. Her phone buzzed. She turned it over quickly, face down. I noticed. I said nothing. Space. The euphemism people use when the bridge is already ash. I looked at her, searching for something. Guilt, fear, regret. Found none. Just calculation. I didn't ask who it was. I didn't ask why. Instead, I watched. Patterns reveal themselves when you remove emotion from the equation. She guarded her phone. Showers twice a day. Unexplained errands. I checked the shared bank account, small withdrawals at odd hours, enough to be deliberate but not obvious. Receipts for gas stations in neighborhoods she'd never mentioned visiting. I bought a second phone, a quiet tool. Downloaded software to pull her messages from the cloud. Her words to him were mundane, almost boring, until they weren't. Flirtation slipped between grocery lists, a private language built in plain sight. Every night I rehearsed silence, like a discipline. The file from the investigator came in a plain envelope. Photos, dates, times. Him, my brother, standing too close, laughing in a way he never laughed with me. Her hand on his arm like it belonged there. I stared at the pictures until my eyes stopped seeing them, until they became lines and shadows without meaning. When she came home, I was at the table, the envelope in front of me. "What's this?" she asked, sitting down. I pushed it toward her. Evidence. Her fingers trembled as she opened it, but I kept my voice steady. "I know." Her face broke in pieces. Shock, then denial, then the slow bleed of recognition. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't demand an explanation. The truth didn't require her words. The next morning I went to my brother's. He answered in sweatpants, hair uncombed. "I know," I said. He swallowed hard. It's exactly what it looks like." I left a copy of the photos on his counter. No threats, no shouting, just evidence. That night, I sent the same file to her parents, to his girlfriend, to the mutual friends who had toasted us at our wedding. By the end of the week, his barbecue invitations went unanswered. Her calls went straight to voicemail. I didn't block her number. I wanted the unanswered messages to pile up. The house is quiet now. I kept the diploma on the wall, not because it matters, but because it reminds me of the moment everything clarified. I don't think about what they did in detail anymore. That would imply I still cared. What matters is this: they wanted a life without me. Now they have it. I've learned that silence is not emptiness, it's control. And control is the only thing worth keeping. When I stopped speaking, that's when they finally started hearing me.